Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, folks. Where am I? Matchborough West. I'm in the sports field. I'm just going for a jog. No, that's another story. Before saying any more, don't forget to like and subscribe. I bought myself a new car, another Nissan Leaf. I'll tell you more about me purchasing it shortly. I just want to show you around the outside. I'll show you the inside, and then we'll go for a little spin and I can tell you the story. So thanks for joining me. This is my second Leaf. I'm selling the other one if you know anyone wants a good Leaf, and you can I know electricity's gone up. I'll tell you all about it. You can charge for 3p a mile, plus I can tell you where to charge for free, and it's not that lamppost by my house. So we'll see in a minute. Yeah, so this is the new wheels. It's just noticed the battery charge things up. I'm just gonna actually I can show you under here. This is where you charge it. Just charge my knee. That's the one you charge at home, and this is the one if you're on the motorway and you want the CHAdeMO, the fast charge in there. It is a different plug to my other Leaf, so I've sorted that anyway, and I'll tell you about that when I'm in the car. So just going to come back this way a bit. So this is the wheels. It's a 2018 40 kilowatt Leaf. My other one was a 2013 24 kilowatt. So let's give you a little walk around. There is a little scuff on the bumper here. I'm hoping to get some paint and try and touch that up. So, and also I've got private plates which they're going to go on this. I've put my other ones on retention, and I will be putting me private number on here. Now it's a really nice car, good condition like me. I'll just show you underneath. I'll lift the bonnet up, hang on. Yeah, so that's the electric motor there. That's the battery. That's the 12-volt battery. That runs the lights, alarms and stuff like that. But you know, it doesn't make, you can drive at night, it doesn't make any difference to the battery sort of power. So that's the actual motor. You can't see the battery that's underneath. Obviously it's got air conditioning and all the usual gizmos. So that's under the bonnet. Yeah, it's got nice alloy wheels. This Leaf comes with a spare wheel. The earlier Leafs never had a spare wheel. This has got a spare underneath, which is a good idea. Some of it's the same. The previous Leaf, it's the same doors, front and rear, same switches, but that doesn't bother me. It's the technology that's in it which I like. Anyway, let's go inside. Yeah, hello world, or greetings, and thanks for joining me. Yeah, so I'm sat in the new Leaf. It's a 40 kilowatt. Now I'm driving pretty steady. I don't drive in eco, but you have got an eco setting. You've also got, which I'll show you in a minute, the settings. You've got e-pedal, which I'll tell you about that as well. I don't want to make the video too long, but I'm getting about 150 miles. Now this car's high mileage. I'm not going to say what the miles are, but they are high. And the battery, when they're new, they have 11 bars. 12 bars, sorry, and this has got 11 bars. I've done the Leaf spray on it. It's got a good plenty of life left in it. Now my other Leaf, the 24 kilowatt one, that's done 85,000, and that is down to 11 bars just. Now I went to look at a Leaf on Saturday for someone, which it's costing more than this one. It's the same as mine, but it's a 2017 with a 30 kilowatt battery, and that's done 50,000 miles, and it's lost a bar off the battery at 50. Mine, other one, 24 kilowatt at 85,000 when I lost the bar on that. So it's battery's been good on the other one, and this one, I say, this has got high mileage, but it's only lost 1 bar, so it's done really well, and I'm getting 150 miles range out of it so far. So let me just show you around the car. Hold on. Yeah, plenty of room in the back, 3 for 3. It's got lovely part leather seats, which it's good that the centre's not leather, so you're cool in the summer, and you don't, when you're sitting in the winter, leather seats can be a bit cold. But this has got heated seats. I've got the granddaughter's child seat in there, so that's the back. Yeah, before I fire it up, that's your eco button there, and you've got an e-pedal, which if you put that, it's what they call one pedal driving. You don't have to use your brakes unless it's for like emergency. It slows down. If you come to a junction, it'll come, it puts the brake lights on, and you can leave your foot off the accelerator as you're coming. It'll just bring you to a stop. I don't use the e-pedal at the moment. It's got the same gear setup. It's like automatic gearbox. You've got reverse, neutral, and you've got drive, and you've got brake mode. I drive in brake mode. What that does is, as you slow down, as soon as you take your foot off, it gives you charging for your battery. And also this one has got electronic handbrake. The early Leafs, the first one that come out had electronic, but it was a unit underneath. But these are at the calipers, the electronic handbrake. It's a pretty good little setup there. So that's the handbrake. Back to you in a sec. Right, so there's the dash. I have it on this setting. You've got your speedo there, and it's got your speed limit there, plus a digital readout, and it tells you what radio station you got. But you've got controls on here to go through all the different settings. If I do that, well, at the moment it says 4.9 kilowatts. Yesterday, the drive I went up a steep hill, up and down, but its average is 5. It's been averaging 5 kilowatts, which has been pretty good per 5 kilowatts. So it's doing well with the battery as you're driving. So that's the dash anyway, and you say it tells you if you're in park, etc. there. You have got, I'll just see if I can give you a quick, so I'm only doing it, that's like a compass that tells you where you are. That's the radio station. That's showing the battery 100% charged up there, and you can go through all your settings there as well, so I'm going to go too much into that. And on the steering wheel, you've got all your buttons on here, and it's got cruise control. I haven't tried it yet, but what it does with the cruise control, once you set it up, if you're following a vehicle, if the vehicle in front slows down, this will. Also, in your mirrors, when you lock the door, they fold in and out, which is pretty good. The other thing is they got like a blind spot set up, so when a car comes, if you're on the, say, a dual carriageway, as a car comes into the blind spot, a little orange light comes up there and tells you you're got a car. It does it both sides, which is pretty neat. Yeah, hi folks. So how I come to get this car was a friend of mine. She unfortunately had someone hit her head on in her Leaf. It was a 24 kilowatt Techno, and luckily she wasn't injured. She got hit head on, so I did post a picture on the Nissan Leaf sort of chat about that. But she was after a Leaf. I'm quite happy with mine, which I've got, but I saw this one for sale, and I sent her details. She thought it was too big for her. She wanted the original Leaf. In fact, she's buying one from Nissan, and she's paying more for the 2017 one, the older model, for this. So I think I've had a really good deal. So I'm just going to swing you around a sec. Hang on a minute. Yeah, it's got a nice radio. We've got some menu Here you've got all your for, you know, you can click on for your charge, where the charging stations are. You can connect your phone up to it. It's got sat nav, obviously aircon. It's got heated seats, front and rear. I've put a little USB with my music on there. So the granddaughter likes, can't think of his name now. Come to in a minute, but anyway, the granddaughter likes the song that's on there, Johnny Cash. That's it. So yeah, and so the seats are really nice, and the condition, apart from them couple of little knocks on the outside, it's as new. So I'm quite, you know, pleased with the condition of it. So, and also over this side, you've got, it says like a petrol station with a gauge. That's still open, your little catch up there. You've got it's got a timer on here, which I'll tell you about in a sec. And there's a little, like a, as you're going along slow, it makes a noise, you can turn that off. Heated steering wheel there, so it's got a few controls there. Right, everyone knows electric's gone up no more than me. That's why I use the solar panels. I've got a setup on my camper, and I do all my cooking at home because I park the camper outside. So I get free electric every day from, say, March till October. So that saves me money because I'm a little bit tight, but that's another story. So when I first got my first Leaf, the 24 kilowatt one, the electric, this is say 6 years ago, was 20 pence a kilowatt I was paying. I went on the comparison sites. All these companies have all gone bust now, and my supplier, N-Power, at the time, they said they'd 11 pence a kilowatt. So I switched to that because people were saying to me when I first got the Leaf, you bet your electric bills are. When I was saying it's less, they couldn't understand. It's because I was paying 11 pence a kilowatt. That's 11 years ago. Not 11 years ago, 6 years ago. So also what I used to do was I had an app. I paid £8 a month for this app on my phone. I had a card, and I could go to certain charging points, and it was free electric. But I wasn't really using them, so I cancelled that £8, or I just charge it at home. So I was quite happy with my Leaf, and like everyone knows, everything's gone up, and now electric's 30 pence. So I still like driving a Leaf, but I've got a diesel car, and I've said it's the same price as driving the diesel car. What's the point of having electric, you think, if it's going to cost that much? But when I was talking to the chap who I bought this off, he got a Kona, Hyundai Kona, and that does 300 miles to a charge, and he was telling about the Octopus Energy. They've got an EV tariff, which I've never been a bit thick, I suppose. I never bothered to check. So, which I did, and when I got home, because I'm on Octopus now, and then pretty well straight away you can switch to the EV tariff, and it's from 12.30 till 4.30. It's 9 pence a kilowatt. So that's cheaper than, say, 6 years ago. It could be 7 when I had my Leaf. So I'm well happy with that. And also the charging station where I used to go, and I paid for that card, it belongs to BP Pulse now, and it's free to charge there. They said up to 1.5 hours, but I have seen cars there longer. I'm going to find out whether they start charging you after the 1.5 hours, or whether it's they got it wrong and you can get, you know, free longer. But at least I know where that is. I'm not really going to say where it is. It's because there'd be that many people going to it that find your own free chargers, but you can, you know, get free charging, so that's really good as well. So the car itself, it's really quick, quiet. I'm well happy with it. So I'm now going to take it for a little spin. So I'm going to switch the GoPro on now, so we'll see in a minute. Well, I'm just going to get this. It doesn't. The other Leaf used to give a chime when it starts up. That is me dash cam that's doing that. I was just going to tell you one other thing I just saw on that. I'll tell you before I drive off. It's also got, this one's got the camera front and rear and side cameras, so you've got great view for parking. Plus it's got sensors front and rear, so when you're parking, as well as the camera, you've got the sensors front and rear that bleep, and it shows on the camera where the obstacle is. That's really good. And the other thing is, if you're going along, say, a dual carriageway and you happen to wander over, then a light flashes, plus the steering makes a little bit of a vibration to tell you you're going out of control, so that's another good thing. So it's got some really good features. Now, I was watching another video and a bloke was talking about this lane stuff and what it's got on here, and the previous vehicles were £100,000 Mercedes. They used to have that sort of setup on them, and now it's on a sort of family car, so it's really great for safety. Anyway, I'm going to drive off now, so we're going to switch over to my GoPro. It's the Hero 9, the reliable one, so we'll see in a minute. I start from here, Roy. Yeah, I was just making sure I've got the road, I've got two road wireless mics. So just while we're in the car park, I'll just show you the camera view while I'm at it here. Oh, get round there. Right, that's it, we're on. Yeah, so you got the camera there, and I'm not going to go close to that car, but if I did, it would bleep, so that's pretty good. So we'll see in a minute, but I'm going to switch this pocket off now. Right. Okay, let's get your seatbelt on. Yeah, I've been, my other Leaf, I've been emptying all the stuff out. I'm just going to check something a minute there. That's all right. So I thought it said parking sensors off, they're on. Yeah, my other Leaf, I've been cleaning it out today, get ready to sell it, but what I've done is I've took the private number plate off, and I'm going to put it on this, but I've got to wait for the registration document to come for that, and I can't really sell the other Leaf till the new document comes. They said 3 days, it'll be here next week. So right, so I'm just going to go for a little spin. I'll put the window up. Right, here we go. Again, thanks for joining us. One thing I've just turned the camera a little bit, but I don't mess around with the camera when I'm driving. So I'm going to go for a little spin. The weather has been rubbish this weekend, but so because it's Sunday the 23rd of July as I speak, so I'm not going too far. Just going to give you a little run round just to show you a bit about the Leaf. So I'm just going to go to this roundabout here. It's nice and quiet, and it's got brake mode. Well, I'll put it in now, but the brake mode doesn't work until you get down to about 85%, then it starts putting a bit of charge back in the battery. But I've been very pleased with the economy on it so far, and the fact that it's cheaper to charge up now than say 6 years ago. So well happy with that. Let's have a little spin up here a minute. Yeah, I'm down the sort of Washford area here at Redditch. I'm just going to swing round here at Bristow and Suter a minute. Right. I was going to pull up here for a sec, so we'll catch you in a sec. Yeah, greetings folks. I've just got my GoPro doing a shot on super view here. So the number plate's going to be changed. Yeah, so we're happy with it. So catch you in a bit. Right, hope that's going to turn out right. The first time I've done it, it knocked it over. Anyway, catch you in a bit. Yeah, hi folks. Well, I'm going to end this video now. I hope you enjoyed the little look round my new Leaf. Don't forget to like and subscribe and give me a comment. If you know anyone's interested in my other Leaf, it's up for sale. And it's a 24 kilowatt one. I might just flash a picture somewhere now so you can see it. And let's hope there's peace in Ukraine, and we'll see you all on the next one. Thanks a lot folks, thanks for joining me, and bye for now.